Morgan Senior of the Carolina Reapers melting faces with his guitar during the national anthem.
We'll have more information about their upcoming benefit concert a little later in the newscast.
Now, we could know the name and mascot for the new high school as early as Wednesday night.
A committee made up of students, a teacher, an administrator, and several parents from the community surrounding the new high school worked together to come up with a recommendation for the Board of Trustees.
Now, this was aided by a tremendous response on social media as well as emails and phone calls to the district. We caught up with a member of the committee to see what went into making their recommendation.
Mr. McLaren pulled together a very knowledgeable group of people who had done, some research on what the community at large kind of wanted the name and the mascot and the colors of the school to be, and we sat down and talked it out, and it was very amiable. We were on the same page with a lot of things, and we were able to come up with some pretty good suggestions.
Now, Kim says they decided on something, quote, really exciting and unique. She thinks the community is really going to like it.
I'm really excited to hear what it is. A random act of kindness is going to go a long way at Sand Creek Middle School.
The owner of a local vinyl company recently stopped in and presented the school with a $5,000 check. He asked that $2,000 of it go to the art program, with the rest going to programs that encourage creativity and technical skills.
So I told the art teacher about her $2,000, and she's really excited. We have talked about maybe getting a kiln and incorporating some ceramics into our art program, or maybe some other things besides just the basics, which is what we've done in the past. And then as far as technical skills, I've talked with our family consumer science teacher and talked about doing some things in there with maybe mimicking the show The Iron Chef and doing some experiential learning with the students that are in the cooking class.
Now, Labor Day marks the unofficial end of summer, and that means things are really starting to heat up in the classroom.
But there were many D93 students who used the summer as a springboard for the school year. 673 credits were awarded through the Bonneville Online High School Summer School Program, and Principal Telford says many students are taking advantage of a recently expanded state program.
We had lots of kids that had fast forward money, so with the new passage of the House Bill 458, we end up with students having access to $4,125. Because of that, lots of students took advantage of that opportunity to take multiple classes this summer. In fact, we had one girl that finished 4 classes in 4 weeks, so it was awesome.
The Fast Forward program provides every student attending an Idaho public school an allocation of $4,125 to use towards advanced opportunities in grades 7 through 12. Like Principal Telford said, the program was expanded by the legislature in 2016 through the passing of House Bill 458. Now, you can learn more about this exciting program by contacting your school principal or counselors by calling Bonneville Online.
Now, speaking of keeping a busy summer schedule, the talented young actors of A Night on Broadway have been working hard for their upcoming musical at the Performing Arts Center. We went to one of the rehearsals, and Sam has a preview of what you can expect from this fun family show.
Some of the most talented students in the district are ready to share their skills with the community.
They're kids from Bonneville, Sand Creek, Rocky Mountain, Hillcrest, and they're all just here to try to use their talents.
Getting to this point took some work. The students have spent countless hours rehearsing, and Tennille says this is going to be a fun show for everyone in the family.
Now, you can catch A Night on Broadway on September 23rd and 24th at the Performing Arts Center. The doors open at 6:30 with showtime at 7. Tickets are just $3.
Now, for some, the highlight of the Civil War might have been the incredible rendering of the national anthem by a guitarist for the Carolina Reapers. The capacity crowd went wild, and there were chants of USA, USA after he was finished. Morgan decided to do this and to bring attention to their upcoming concert on the 24th to benefit the special needs programs in our area.
For our districts in Idaho Falls, we're going to do a concert benefit called Rockability, and all the money from the ticket sales is going to go back into their schools to help fund and bring awareness to our special education programs.
Now, again, that concert is on the 24th, with the proceeds going to the special needs programs in D93 and D91. This is a friendly competition between the districts to see who can sell the most tickets.
Well, Sam, speaking of competition, it's hard to beat the excitement of the Civil War.
That's right. The area's biggest rivalry was defensive slugfest in the first half as both teams went into the locker room tied at 0.
Things changed in the second half, though, when Hillcrest scored on a long pass play on 4th down. Bonneville answered a little later and took a 7-6 lead into the 4th quarter. Then the Knights went on a run and never looked back.
The defense has been playing good all year, really, and so, we were able to get the offense going a little bit in the second half and a little bit in the first half, too. But the second half, we were able to move the ball and help the defense out, and hopefully, from here on out, we'll be able to help those guys out a little bit.
Well, Sam, the Knights and Bees are both at home this week. The Bees host Skyline on Friday, and the Knights welcome Lake City for a special Saturday game at Thunder Stadium.
Well, we'll have the Grease Monkey pre- and post-show for both of those games, Phil.
Make sure and watch for that. Well, that's going to do it for us.
We'll see you next time on D93 News.